Hi, welcome to YOH Crochet. My name is Anita. Thank you so much for stopping in and spending some time with me today on, I don't even know what date it is. I think today is Thursday, but I don't know the date. May something. Who knows? Not me. Anyway, so the welcome to anyone who happens to maybe new, and welcome to those who have been here for quite a while now. So the last video I put up, I paused it and I went to go do something, and I came back and I forgot to resume recording. So I apologize for that. It ended kind of abruptly, but oh well. What are you gonna do? Okay, so I have a few finished objects for you. They are, yeah, I think they're all amigurumis. So let's go ahead and get the show on the road, right? All right. So the first one I have here, one moment. So the first one I have, I did for one of the Hooker versus Hooker months. I think it was maybe it was March. It was either February or March. I don't remember. But I think actually it was February. But so it is a paid pattern, and I will link it in the description box down below. March was not amigurumi, but March was a plant. So we made a little jack succulent. So I did not do the traditional jack colors, black and white, because the colors that were picked for that month were yellow, purple, brown, and green. So there is the brown and the soil, and there is a jack, and the bottom of the pot is also purple. So super cute. And my sister-in-law spotted it in my closet, and she's like, "Oh, nice jackpot." I'm like, "Oh, thank you." And yeah, so a pay pattern. I think Tanya Pogo, I don't know how to say her last name, but it will be linked in the description box down below for you if you want to go get one and make yourself a jack succulent. Okay, so that was project number one. I made, where did it go? Miko, are you on it? Here, let's let you have a look at Miko. He is behind me. There's Miko's. There's Miko's. Hi, Miko's. Are you being a lazy butt? You don't want to say hi? Can I have a hug? Can I have a hug? I bet if I have a treat, I'll get a hug. Look what I have. Miko, can I have a hug? I have a treat. He didn't see it. Did you see it? Can I have a hug? No, I want a hug. What are you doing? Give me a hug. No, I want a hug. Thanks. I got one ball on each side even. There you go. All right. Next project. So, this was actually a teddy bear pattern, but I modified the ears and I made it a bunny. And this I started in April, and I don't know. I put it aside, and no, I started in March, and I put it aside for like the longest time, and I don't know. I wasn't loving working on it. I use the Bernat Velux velvet yarn, and the yarn sheds a lot, which that wasn't the problem. The problem was that velvet yarn, it kept like shedding, and I don't know if it was like as I was sewing things together with it, the pieces together, I don't know if the little fluffs of yarn were like compacting together, but it was really, really hard to sew the pieces on because it wouldn't pull through the stitches when I was sewing it. The yarn would get stuck, and there was nothing I could do at a couple of different points. I had to just break the yarn, and I tied a piece of worsted weight to the end of the velvet yarn so I could continue sewing. yeah, I don't recommend making amis with that velvet yarn. It's just, if you have to sew a lot of pieces together, if you have to do a lot of assembly, I don't recommend it. It's a pain in the butt. I would stick, if you want to use the Bernat Velux for amis, I would stick to no-sew patterns. For instance, Joe from Joe's Web has a leggy froggy and a leggy spider, so I would suggest something like that. So anyway, here is my bunny. I gave him green eyes, and the eyebrows, the mouth, and the stitching for the patches on the head and by the feet, I just used worsted weight Red Heart yarn because I did not want to deal with the yarn getting stuck. He got little white patches in his hands. So this was a pattern in Amigurumi today, and if you just sign up, you can access all kinds of free patterns. They do have paid patterns as well, but yes, I do love how they turn out with the velvet yarn. They're super soft and squishy, and they're really nice. The end product, it's just, the end product is really nice. It's just a pain in the butt um, sewing pieces together with that velvet yarn. So I have some chenille I just got from Temu. So I'm hoping that stuff is easier to sew pieces together. Oh, and then here's his butt, his little poofy tail. Yeah. So that is the bunny. So I just, like I said, it was supposed to be a bear. It just had circle ears, but I just made different ears and I made a bunny. So that was finished object number 2. And the link for him will be in the description box down below as well. And I made another JoJo B. So this is finished object number 3. So this, if you are new here and you are not aware, this is my pattern and it is for sale. Sorry, I'm not trying to flip anyone off. I had my finger up like that. Was not trying to flip anybody off. Nope, not my intention. Anyway, this is my pattern and this is available on Ravelry. I believe I have it for $3.50. So this is JoJo B. I talked about Joe from Joe's Web just a little bit ago, so this guy is named after Joe from Joe's Web. He is JoJo B. Then here is the back. He has a little stinger, and yeah. So I don't know if you want to know more about this pattern. I have a pattern release video for this guy. I will pop that in the description box below. This one antenna does not want to stand up. I will pop that in the description box below along with the link where you can purchase this pattern on Ravelry. This is probably, I want to say this is probably the pattern that has sold the best for me out of all the ones that I have done. This guy has sold the best. In the pattern, I originally sewed the legs to like hang down so that he can be like a little shelf sitter. I don't know what the name of that is. You know, the little, I was imagining like in my head, you know, those little critters that are meant to sit like on a shelf and that have the long dangly legs. That's kind of what I was going for, but I decided to sew his legs on more flat instead of so they were hanging down so that he would sit nice. And now his antennae are all messed up. But yeah, JoJo B, project number 3. So then we had one more finished object. Okay, so in my boredom at work, when I was unable to move around at all due to my broken ankle, I was going through my bookmarks, my favorited bookmarks, my patterns that I had bookmarked in my favorite and saved in my favorites, and I came across this. So this, I don't know if you can tell, it's supposed to be a yarn ball. Here's a little tail of yarn hanging off. but it is a stress ball. So what they did is they had you grab a latex balloon, a funnel, and some cornstarch, and pour some cornstarch in the latex balloon and tie it off. And then instead of stuffing, you put that in here. I mean, it works, but I won't do it again. I don't like the sound it makes when you squeeze it, and I don't like the feeling it makes when you squeeze it. Some people don't like fingernails on a chalkboard. One thing that ekes me out is the sound of styrofoam like breaking, and I don't know. This kind of reminds me of that, but I don't know if you can hear this. I don't like it. So just I don't know if it's the cornstarch rubbing on, I think it's the cornstarch rubbing on the balloon on the latex, because I tried doing it with velvet yarn and it was better, but it still made that noise. I don't like it. Like, it gives, I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay. So I will not be making this again. So I don't know what I could put in the thing instead of the cornstarch and the latex balloon to make it not sound like that. I'm not a fan of it. I won't do it again. It's a cute idea, just I don't like the feeling of it, and I don't like the sound of it. Not at all. It feels better with the velvet yarn, but the sound is still there, and I can't handle it. Anyway, those are all of my finished objects, and I don't know if I am going to do a Mosaic Monday video or not, because I haven't really crocheted a whole lot. I had to work 9 days in a row instead of 7 days, 7 off. I had to do 9 on and 5 off. But I don't even count my first day as a day off because I work overnight, you know, that night. So I get done with work at the morning of my first technical day off, and I'm still at work from midnight to 6:30 a.m. on my first day off. So I'm still like, you know, working. So I don't really consider that a day off. And besides, I get home and I sleep. I don't really do anything. I sleep. So anyway, I didn't do much on any of my mosaic projects. I don't know how much I will get done before I film a video. If I film a video, I'd probably have to film it by Saturday or Sunday night. I do want to go to Hobby Lobby because Hobby Lobby in Point opened, and they actually opened this past Monday, but it is not 30% off Yarn Week. So I want to go on Monday, the day that I have to go, and I have to go back to work Monday evening. So yeah, I want to go, and I'm going to take Miko because I heard that Hobby Lobby is dog friendly, and I called to double check if I could bring my dog, and I can. So I want to bring Miko. I'm just worried. I'm no longer wearing the boot. So I had my most recent doctor's appointment this past Monday as well, and I don't have to wear the boot anymore. However, I have found that like 10, 15, God, probably not even, probably 15 is being generous, but you know, 10 to 15 minutes after being on my feet, my back, my lower back starts hurting really, really bad, and my thighs get really sore. I just not used to walking. It's been like 3 months, so I have not really walked in 3 months, so I'm not, I hurt, and I have to sit down, so I'm worried I won't be able to really walk around. And then if I take Miko, I mean, worst comes to worst, I can bring my walker, but I really don't want to bring my walker in the store. It's just too hard to shop that way. And then, plus I won't be able to hang on to Miko. I don't know. We'll figure it out, I guess. So, yeah, at least, you know, I don't have to wear the boot. I can start walking again. And yeah, I had the okay to go ahead and go up and down flights of stairs. I just can't carry anything really heavy up and down with me. So I still can't do my own laundry because I can't be carrying laundry baskets up and down. But I can go down and visit my yarn, which I haven't done yet because I had to work an extra 2 days. And when I got home, my ankle was super, super sore from trying to walk too much at work. And I just didn't feel like risking the stairs. So maybe today, maybe I'll venture down there for a little bit. I was gonna mention something else, and I don't remember what it was. I don't remember. I do not remember. Oh, I guess it wasn't that important if I can't remember. So, that's all I've got for you for today. So, like I said, the links for this bunny, this, and JoJo B. And I will put the link for the yarn ball, stress ball as well, even though I wasn't incredibly happy with it. I will put that in the description box for you as well. So all these will be in the description box. And I probably won't film in Hobby Lobby, especially if I have Miko with, and especially if I have to use my walker. It's just going to be too much. But maybe I'll take a photo of the outside of the building. Maybe I'll take a photo of the yarn aisle. Maybe photos. I really love how soft this is with the velvet yarn. I love it. But yes, I will for sure be buying something because new Hobby Lobby. And I've been in a Hobby Lobby once in my entire life before, only once. So I will for sure be buying something, and I will share with you what I buy. It probably won't be like a massive yarn haul like you see like Nancy does or Crystal or, you know, other people. It'll probably be relatively tame, but I will be buying something and I will share with you. So that is all I have for you today. I don't know when I'll see you again. It will either be a Hobby Lobby haul video or Mosaic Monday, depending on how much mosaic I get done in the next couple of days. So I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you later. Bye.